That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Trailblazer Reloaded League is finally here, and you know I'm jumping on that bandwagon of content. I don't think I've ever been this excited for leagues in my RuneScape career, and I really hope to achieve some really cool things. Now, if you have no idea how leagues work, let me tell you, I don't either. I have almost no Iron Man experience and minimal league experience. The last league I played was the original Trailblazer back in 2020, and I had no idea what I was doing. I do know that there are a ton of tasks that get you points, and with enough tasks completed, you unlock up to 3 areas around the game, while the points allow you to get the relics. Relics basically break the game as you know it, like allowing a T-bow to go from a 5-tick weapon to a 2-tick weapon, and that's not even the most broken relic in the game. This time I did come up with a plan going into this, as last leagues I barely remember what I did, but I can tell you I regretted almost every decision I made, and I don't want that to happen again. Like I showed in the video, I plan to unlock Asgarnia, Zeah, and the desert as my 3 region unlocks, which means I have plenty of raids to do in the future. I've also decided to take the range route, as the buff given to the twisted bows just sounds way too much fun to pass up on. Outside of that, I really don't have a plan, and I don't know what I'm doing. With that said, let's see how the first day worked out for me. At least at the beginning of the series, I'm going to be doing a voiceover of what I did during that day, as the first day is pretty much just powering through a bunch of easy and medium tasks. I mean, that is kind of the points of leagues, but for now, I think this is just the easiest way to go about it. I will be streaming leagues every day from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you want to be fully caught up on what I'm doing, you know where to find me. I hope you're ready to see the most unoptimal route possible, as the plan I had going into day 1 quickly got derailed and I just got distracted and I ended up going way off course. But don't worry, I won't show off every task that I did and the fully unoptimal route, as if I did, this video would easily be an hour long, so let's just talk about the highlights. When you jump into leagues, you are greeted with the pop-up explaining what's going on. Just by doing this section, you unlock Karamja as an area, you pick your first relic, I went with Endless Harvest, and you complete the 2 easiest tasks in the game mode, opening League's menu and completing the tutorial. Now, I went with Endless Harvester as my first relic, and it's for a very simple reason. I plan to put an unhealthy amount of hours into this game mode, and I need an AFK grind while I edit the videos. This does pair up extremely well with another relic later on, but we're not there yet, so let's just see what I did. After putting on the shattered gear, the first thing I did was have a little dance in the graveyard before visiting death. Next, I went ahead and stole from the locals, getting quite a few tasks done as I grinded all the way up to level 20 pickpocketing from the mans at the spawn area. I did die for the first time in the leagues 17 minutes after logging in, so you know this is going to be fun. After getting level 20 thieving, the next thing I did was tackle the basics all new RuneScape careers start with: chopping down a small forest, contribute to overfishing, lighting the roof of a building on fire, you know, the basics. I was a good leagues player and I did some oddball tasks though, just to get them out of the way, like cutting logs from the potato tree located here on the map, shearing a ton of sheep for the quest, and completing Cook's Assistant. The first real grind I started out with was pickpocketing ham members. For the next hour, I reached into thousands of pockets of members to hunt down 6 items: a steel pick, a guam leaf, a knife, a needle, thread, steel axe, and some easy clues. All of these items are used for tasks later on, so they're kind of important to get out of the way now. While I wasn't able to get my herb, I did get everything else, and not 1, not 2, not 3, but 7 easy clues right off the bat. So here's to hoping for some easy steps. I did some parkour at the rooftops at the Drainer Manor before taking on the Stronghold of Security. I did really need that money because now I'm a homeowner. I told you this was going to be a very random video. After helping Romeo out, I completed enough tasks and got enough points to unlock my second relic of the game, Globetrotter. Tier 2 relics are all about transportation, and personally I like the idea of Globetrotter a little bit more over Fairy's Flight. Both of these relics do a fantastic job getting you around the world, and honestly you can't go wrong with either choice. With my new necklace, the next stop was to get a cat from Gertrude, but at this point I realized I was way off course from my list that I wanted to get done for the day, and I didn't have any of the items I needed, so instead I went and cut down some more trees so I had something to fletch while completing Rune Mysteries. While I was in the area, I did a couple more laps at Draenor until I hit level 30 agility, so I can complete the 10 laps at Varrock, knocking out a few more tasks in the process. After getting completely lost looking for items only Iron Men know how to get efficiently, I really wanted to complete some of the clues that I had gathered on my adventure so far. After remembering I don't have any of the combat stats that I normally do, so I can't equip these items, I was only able to complete 2 of the easies and 1 beginner clue. So we have the beginner casket, which is, you know what, fair for starter, I'll take it. The first easy Open an easy clue, that was a task. I did not get anything special, and I got a steel pickaxe. Another, and the second easy. Red elegant blouse and an unholy symbol. 2 uniques. Nice. After knocking out a few more tasks, I decided it was time for me to unlock my first region. For me, I thought the best choice to unlock first was Zaya. This massive island has so much to do for a little noob like me, and I thought it was the obvious first choice out of the 3 that I plan to unlock. From Slayer to Thieving, this place has a little bit of everything, but the first thing I wanted to do was Wintertot, and I honestly couldn't tell you why. It just sounded fun, which is what this game mode is all about. I honestly had no idea what I wanted to do with the crates, and my thought was just to knock out a few games to see if I can get some Pyromancer pieces. But the game had other plans for me. Alright, achieved my first level 60, which is a task, and I got enough points to go get Irit Leaf and Sapphires. Nice. I just got the Phoenix pet. What? I just got the Phoenix pet. There's no way. I don't even have this on the main game. God dang it. There's the spoon. Nothing like getting a pet on day 1 of leagues, and on 2 Wintertot KC nonetheless. Even before getting that massive 200 point task completed for getting the skilling pet, I had enough points to unlock the tier 3 relic, and this one was the first hard decision I had to make. The 2 options are Banker's Note and Fire Sale. Banker's Note allows you to note and unnote any item in your inventory at any time, while Fire Sale allows you to buy anything from shops for free as long as they use coins as currency. These 2 are beyond powerful relics, and an argument could easily be made for one over the other. The power given to you with the Banker's Note allows raids and skills to get a lot easier, but Fire Sale gives you so many items for free, it quickly changes your entire early to late game experience. After debating for quite some time, I decided to go with Banker's Note. My line of thinking is I'm going to be doing a lot of raids, and this helps out with a lot of skills that I want to knock out early, while also being a super cool item. Along with this relic, players are also given the Crystal of Memories, or the last recall from the previous leagues. I cannot be happier that this item is just given to players in this league, and I cannot wait to play around with it. I remember this is one of the biggest regrets that I had in the previous league, as I decided to pass on it, so having it for this league is just really exciting for me. With that said, I pretty much just knocked out a couple more tasks, and that's all that I did. I know this was a super quick and straightforward video, but it's just day 1. There's only so much to do early on that I'm sure you don't want to see every minor task already completed that I'm sure you've tackled as well. If I showed up all the tasks that I did, we'd easily be here for another hour, and I don't want to make you sit through that. Regardless, I'm having an absolute blast playing this game mode, and hearing all the strategies people are going for this year just makes me so excited to binge all the content around it. With that said, please let me know what you think of the video in the comments below. I know that's not as fancy as my normal content with the edits and stuff I usually do, but I really want to try to push myself with the editing process while playing this game as much as I possibly can, and turning around a video almost every day. I still just really want to make the content that you guys enjoy, so I want to know what you guys think. Would you like to see more of the tasks that I complete, or do you like the highlights that I just showed in this video? Your comments mean the world to me, and the content can easily change with your feedback, so I'll be watching the comments very closely. For the final checkpoint of the video, I currently have a total of 84 tasks completed, giving me 1,530 points and a total level of 449. While editing, I did some AFK mining, getting over 10,000 pure essence that I'm sure I'm going to blow through way too quickly in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Good luck on your league adventures, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Stay inspired.